after that last completion, they'll try to pick it up on second down. The give to the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He holds one deep down the left side. Holds it in down the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. And he's wrestled to the ground. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go right back to him. Fights off a defender.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. The 40. He's at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And you can tell this defense is locked in early in this one. On the first drive of the game, on 3rd down, they're expecting pass. They had multiple players in the back end defensively with their eyes on the quarterback, able to jump the route, pick it off, take it back for a touchdown, and they've already seized a ton of momentum.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Syracuse will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Payne.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Makes the grab. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Oh, what a for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Makes the grab. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Carney. Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll leave it with him. Nice move to keep running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That is an impressive run. And I'll tell you, I know when we think Virginia Tech offense, we're always talking about running quarterbacks, but they've oftentimes had a running back to go along with that mobile QB threat. And it makes this rushing attack so difficult to stop. This guy right here really has the ability to do it on his own, though. Because of his speed and power, he is dangerous.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man, it's Carney. Got a man, it's Willis. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's McFadden. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Ross. Open space at the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Orange.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Holloway. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the open. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. End off from the shotgun. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground, he's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Go straight ahead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On second and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Looking to pass. It's Carney. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Tremble. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Blue. Got a little space. Turning it on. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cuse. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Rides to back and leaves it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Holloway. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hokies are marching down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He wants to take the top off. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far. And that time,
lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Offense scoops it up and still going. Going the other way, and he's got room. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down. Tech sends the offense onto the field. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Using his legs, it's Willis. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air, it's Carney. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And that last carry pays off with a C note already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the first half.
The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back to pass, it's Carney. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Stewart.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Stewart. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Carney. They've got the screen set up. Powers through the defender. At the 35, he's got room. Flying down the left side. The 20. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. There he goes. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Holloway. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
The Hokies are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big fella moving. And they will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Syracuse mere inches away from a 3rd down conversion. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Carney. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Blue. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Moving away from pressure. He tried to get out of trouble, but he goes down for the sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield. And now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
They're going to ride this running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's complete to the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pick up for 5, it'll be 3rd down and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Have the seam on the back. He's brought down the 1 on play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Hokies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Hokies! And the punishment has been extended. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Carney. Fires to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And some room to work. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. It's a draw. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Punts it out of the air. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air, it's Carney. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Grabbed over the middle. It's McFadden. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Orange. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he wanted to get to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first.
Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proved.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Running to Green. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The Hokies will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Washington State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got it behind the line. It's Tremble. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Gonna look downfield again. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Carney. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Blue. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Grabbed behind the line, it's McFadden. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. Moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having to chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last